Another topic I have been consistently guided to talk about is how dancing in the dance floor, the sacred space of the dance floor, ties into mystical fairy coaching. So, oh boy, this is going to date me, but for about 30 years now, I have been a fairy of the dance floor, meaning I have participated and integrated so many emotions using that sacred space. It all started out going to my very first rave, which I was not really interested in at the time at all. That was not my flavor of music. As a matter of fact, I even kind of turned my nose up at electronic music, which is just so funny to think about now, considering how much time I've spent in those spaces. But how does this connect to mystical fairy coaching? Why am I bringing it up? Well, the beat and the consistent BPM is much like the pulse of Mother Gaia. And that's why cultures since the beginning of time have come around the dance floor, have come around the fire, which was, okay, a sacred dance floor space, and have moved their bodies to the beating of the drum. This is something that has been happening since the beginning of humanity, as far as we know. We don't know for sure, but what we understand and what we're able to glean is that this has been a practice, right, of moving bodies to the beat on the dance floor slash around the fire in that sacred space. And so in modern times, the repetitive beat and the lights and the shared space it's kind of like, the new iteration. And I just have had so many experiences where I've been able to have the privilege of being in outdoor spaces to dance. And I really felt nature tuning in and speaking the approval and offering so much support, almost as if Mama Gaia and Mother Nature were like, more of this, please. Like, yes, like human beings being in their joy naturally and playfully and, being able to transmute their emotions in a healthy way, right? All while doing something they love. And, I know this isn't something that maybe calls to everyone, but I think that everybody has their own version of this, right? It's like, you might not be somebody who finds that joy through electronic music, but you might have another experience of shared dance or shared movement or something having to do with a beat, right? And I mean, there's so many possibilities of where that could go. And so part of mystical fairy coaching is to promote, support, uplift these types of expressions and in the understanding that it's going to be unique to each individual. And so that's why I've been beginning to share some of the pictures and videos of me doing the things I do on the dance floor out of a place of encouragement and a place of community, because I do believe that there are going to be other souls in this collective who, in addition to feeling very connected to Mother Gaia, they feel connected to some form of movement expression, or they're interested in such. And so I just wanted to make those connections and introduce this idea because there will be a lot of building on this piece of mystical fairy coaching as well. So if you're somebody who's called into nature and even enjoys dancing and flow arts in nature, this is going to be a channel for you. And this is probably one of the collectives you belong to. So stay tuned for more on that. And so much love to you in the meantime.